And if it look like it's turning toward us, we out of here. Just like that. I don't want to ride it out. I don't want to see what's going to be. So we gone.
Many Floridians have already made a run for it as we're just hours away from Hurricane Helene making landfall. Here's a live look right now. As you can see, this is Key West in the Florida Keys. You can see the waves bashing up against the dock there. Some people actually playing in it, maybe not the smartest idea. Right now, Helene is a Category 3 hurricane with estimated speeds of 120 miles per hour. Tens of thousands of people have been ordered to evacuate. Tom Hansen is in Tallahassee, Florida with the latest.
Forecasters say this rain and wind from Hurricane Helene's outer bands are nothing compared to what's coming.
A really unsurvivable scenario is going to play out here in this portion of the Florida coastline.
The storm is expected to make landfall Thursday evening in Florida's Big Bend region with a possible 20-foot storm surge.
That can destroy houses, move cars, and that water level is going to rise very quickly with the approach of Helene tonight and could cut off escape routes.
Mandatory evacuations are in order for at least 20 coastal counties, and federal task forces from around the country are getting into place to rescue those who don't heed the warnings.
Every minute that goes by brings us closer to having conditions that are going to be simply too dangerous to navigate.
Helene hit Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula Wednesday as a Category 1 storm, flooding the Cancun area. Thursday, it doused Cuba as it grew in strength and size in warm Gulf waters. Helene's sustained hurricane-force winds, which could reach as high as 130 miles per hour, are also expected to cause widespread power outages across the southeast. Georgia, the Carolinas, and Virginia have joined Florida in declaring states of emergency.
If it is not necessary for you to be on the roads during and after this storm, please try to stay home.
The region will face increased flash flooding and tornado threats as Helene bears down. Tom Hansen, CBS News, Tallahassee, Florida.
And heavy rains have drenched that area all day long. Here's Jim Cantori.
Here in Tallahassee, again, the rain has begun. That started all last night. We've been intermittent. It's only going to get heavier, steadier. The winds are going to start picking up, and this thing is also going to accelerate. Helene moving to the north-northeast with a potential nighttime landfall. The big question is for Tallahassee, is it going to be to our west, which is a worst-case scenario as a major hurricane, okay, because that means we get the worst part of the hurricane, or is it going to be to our east a little bit? There's still a little wiggle room in there, and going to the east gets us on the cleaner side. That doesn't mean we're going to be damage-free and power outage-free here in Tallahassee. It just doesn't get us the worst damage. So still a little wiggle room that we're watching, but either way, plan for extensive power outages in through here, plan for some localized flooding. We're going to see that, and then this system moves right up I-75 or thereabouts through Georgia with its power outages. The question is, how strong is it when it comes in, and how fast is it moving, and how quick does that eye wall, which is the windiest part of the thing, make its way to the north? Either way, we're going to have impacts all the way up into Appalachia with this hurricane. In Tallahassee, I'm meteorologist Jim Cantori.